Well, we're back again. And plug fan so you can hear. As you see, I got this snowmobile up on a engine lift. What we're going to do is we're going to bring it down on the floor. I got the track adjusted. So we're going to bring it down and set it on the floor so that I can put the skis on it. And this is going to be a work in progress type video. So I'll be starting and stopping you a bit. But anyway, I got the track adjusted. I'm going to get it off of these because I can't put the skis on it while it's sitting on the sawhorses. So anyway, hopefully this thing won't fall off. Move the sawhorses. Made these sawhorses so that they would sit on top of one another. I just got to get the right one to sit on top of it. Go. Now what we do is we take a milk crate and set that down, and then you set the snowmobile on top of that, in front of it. That way skis will straddle that, and I'll be able to put them on. If I can do this without dropping it, I'll be happy. These engine lifts are handy for a lot of different things. I saw a guy on YouTube there a couple of days ago was pulling trees out with one of them. So quite useful for a lot of different things than just pulling engines. So let's see if I can get it down here easy. Pull it back a little bit. Problem is that the lift is going to be, see the legs of it are underneath the track. So just push back here as far as I can. What I'll have to do is figure out a way to get that engine lift out of there. So, let me just stop you and I'll get back when we get her on the floor. Alright, we got it kind of figured out. Put a jack under the back end of it. Get that up in the air enough. Pull the stand of your engine plate out. Go. Now, what I can do, let the jack down. Hope that thing won't slide off there. Been known to do that before. That's that. What we're going to do is we're going to take the skis, stick them up in the spindle rack. So anyway, I'll show you real quick what I'm referring to. These are the skis, and spindle. And these go up in here like so. And then you've got these little brackets. Slide down over the top of those knurled spindles. This is where your alignment's got to come into play. I should have put some tape on those. I'm going to have to pull these out and then work it down over there, because what I've done, painted the inside of this knurl. You see there, I'm starting to press it down in, and it's paint's holding it up. So let me work that on there, and then we'll bring you back. Yeah, there you have it. That's how it looks with the bracket on the spindle. You see I got the key up under a jack to hold it in place. Now we'll do the other side, and then we'll put on the tie rods, and they go from that end of that bracket and go down through a hole right through there, and then they tie in over here, and that's your steering. So okay, I'll bring you back when we got her together. Alrighty, we got them on finally. I had to shim that out a little bit because it still hits. You can see I skinned up the paint a little bit on the tie rod, but you're sitting on the machine. Get your steering wheel straight, your handlebar straight I should say. Your skis are both pointed parallel to each other, pretty close. The thing I don't like, that I don't know what the issue is there, whether what it is, whether it comes from the factory like that, but these are supposed to be adjustable rods. In other words, you loosen these nuts and then you turn it one way or the other, and it makes it either go in or out, and they don't do that. They both got right hand threads on them, and one should be left-handed and one should be right-handed. But anyway, so what you got to do is you got to take this, what do you call it? I can't think of it. But anyway, you got to take this thing off and loosen this nut up and turn it in one or two times, or out one or two times to adjust it, and then stick it back on. Kind of a pain, but I don't know, maybe that's the way they did it back in '74. So. But I got to get it down off of the crate so that I can adjust these stops. See, one stop is in a lot further than the other one. So we'll get those adjusted, and then we'll move on. So you see I got the secondary clutch put on, handlebars are on, I got the tail light in, the wiring is run. Excuse me. It plugs in right there. There's some more wiring, then it goes up into the engine and the controls up here. So we got the master cylinder all up to snuff, and this is the brake line that go on here, like so, and get it on. Let's see if I can do it one-handed here. Get it started anyway. Then I gotta feed that down to oh, where does it go? Oh, it's right down here. So that's got to come down around here somehow. But anyway, we'll get to that. Figure out how that's supposed to route and get that all in, and I'm going to bleed the brakes out. Excuse me. And we'll go from there. This is the brake light switch, so there's a wire that fastens onto that, which I'll have to find in my box of goodies. But anyway, done okay. Skinned up the paint a few spots, but every time I hit it, I was beating this with a rubber hammer, putting it on. I don't know if you can see it or not, but there's sand keeps coming out from underneath this thing here, the sand blasting. So I have to suck that out. But what I bought for all those little scrapes and stuff is a can of this. This is from the same place I got the paint that I used to paint it with, but they got it in an aerosol can. So that's cool. And so now I can use that to touch up stuff, like along the bottom of the hull there, and a few other little spots. So anyway, she's coming along. I'll get her on the ground now, and then we'll proceed with putting the engine will be in last pretty much. But I gotta get the plastic up around the top here after we get some things organized. And yeah, we'll go from there. So we'll bring it back when we get all that. There you have it. It's on the floor.